Aloha, guys.
A lot of you guys keep hating on me for saying these are the worst martial arts for a street fight, so
I do use a type of martial arts. I fight with Kung Fu. When I do fight about a weapon,
gonna list the best three martial arts for a street fight, and if you
let's see. Karate, Kung Fu. I'm very biased about Kung Fu being good. I don't know.
one of these three, I guarantee you will win a street fight. The first martial art that's really good for a street fight is judo. The second you get into a street fight,
What the fuck is judo?
and over here, 99% of the time, you're gonna end up getting really close and throw it.
Realistically, how many guys are actually gonna fucking do that in a fight?
Even if I'm a smaller guy, I can still use my head.
A smaller guy, that guy's twice your size. Unless you got the strength of a fucking soldier, you ain't fucking doing that.
And balancing and off balancing to take this guy down, and once he hits the floor, he is done. Coming in at number 2, we have boxing. The reason why I like
boxing is not a martial art, it is a sport. And I stand by that.
Boxing so much for a street fight is because if you're an older person, all you need to use is your hands, right? If I'm an
how fucking old? Because depending on how old, those punches ain't gonna do jack shit.
older guy, maybe my feet don't work the same, and this guy's coming at me in a street fight, I can still use my hands and my jab.
Decent position.
And then throw body shots or whatever I need to do, and I can still be
Go for the fucking head.
effective just by using my two hands. And coming in at number 1 with the best martial art for a street fight, we have Muay Thai. They say this
What the fuck is Muay Thai?
all the time. The art of 8 limbs, alright? I have my knees over here. If he's coming at me, boom! I have my elbows. I can throw up elbows, spin elbows, so many different attacks. I have my devastating low kicks, high kicks. I have teeps. I have so many different weapons. No matter where you go, you'll be able to do something. So Muay Thai is without a doubt the best one. Alright guys, I'm here with an undefeated street fighter from the streets of Detroit. He called me out on Instagram. He said he's 30-0 with a spotless record, never lost. And he said he wants to fight me because he sees my content and he thinks it's all... A lot of you guys keep coming at me for exposing bad martial arts. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep doing it because it is true. So today I'm going to be exposing 3 more absolutely complete...
If you say fucking Kung Fu, I will be pissed at you.
BS martial arts that you should never train. The first martial art that's absolutely BS is Hapkido. You're telling me there's a martial...
Hapkido? What the fuck is that?
Martial art where it is straight out of an action movie, where he throws a punch at me and I'm doing all of this, spin around him, pin him down like that. I'm so...
Don't knock it till you try it. So I'm assuming he's someone that just do street fights, not like sparring matches. I do like occasionally fence, so I can definitely see why certain things are bad. I've never been in a street fight. I have been in many fights though. So
sorry, but that will never work in a real fight. Coming in at number 2, we have Spin Jitsu. Are you kidding
it would win in a? It would work in a real fight.
me? Spin Jitsu, a martial art where all you do is just continuously spin.
That could actually be useful.
Spinning in circles will never win you a fight. So
it can, but you have to be really fucking lucky. Don't try it. Don't you idiots try this. What I'm saying that is good, but my skin is way tougher, so even if I get hit attempting it, I won't really be injured.
in and start training real martial arts. And coming in at number 1 with the worst martial art that you should never train, we have Aikido. Guys, I've spoken about this so many times. If he throws a...
He's a hater for Aikido. Sounds kind of gay.
punch, that is not going to do anything.
Yes, it will. It stopped you from getting hit, dumbass.
All right, if you were a boxer and you do this, that's different. In Aikido, when you do this and then try to jab him to the stomach with your fingertips, stop. All right.
Okay, well, the people that jabbing with the fingertips are trained to be able to do this. It's not like it's not like that's not hurting my face. It hurt my face, not my fingers. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically recording myself mimicking what all of you guys do all day. Scrolling.
If you ever think about signing up for martial arts for
Do Kung Fu.
self-defense, there are some martial arts that you should stay away from. So I'm going to be exposing the 3 worst martial arts out there. Okay, the first martial art we're going to be exposing today is capoeira. When your martial art only consists of flashy moves and doing these crazy spinning attacks, that is not a real martial art. So
It can definitely tire you out, though, and burn a lot of calories, was your fat ass needs. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about the guy in the video.
if we're here and I get into a fight,
That's a weak stance. Just kick him right in the balls. The fight's done and over with.
and all I start doing is these crazy kicks and these spin kicks to the knee, I'm never going to be able to win a fight because there's no defense and the offense is terrible. Coming in at number 2 with the second martial art I'm going to be exposing, Wing Chun. Stop saying Wing Chun is a good martial art. Just because Bruce Lee used it for a day or two, that does not make it good. You guys keep coming at me in the comments, oh, Bruce Lee would beat the best MMA fighters in today's day. No, he would not. I'm so...
This guy's a dickhead. He's making fun of a dead man. I feel like that I could beat him in a fight. When I fight with bare fist, I fight like a savage. You would rather get in a fight with a wolf than me. So I make sure that you have very bad injuries. I could go to jail from how I fight.
Sorry, all right? He was very good. He invented a lot of good things. But the fact of the matter is, he would not beat the average fighter today. I literally said this in yesterday's...
Yes, it would. He trained himself to be the very best.
This video, and you guys keep getting so mad. When my martial art is just speed and a fast attack, like, that's it. I'm not gonna do...
I built myself, so I fight with speed, savage intense, going right for the eyes, the genitals, the neck, and the head. So if you're a girl and I end up fighting you for whatever reason, you have a higher chance of surviving due to your genitals. If I were to go to that in a fight, it'd be way less effective because they're not as sensitive. Because I do fight dirty. Anything to win. But I am normally passive.
Anything with that. And coming in at number 1 with the worst martial art that I will be exposing, we have Krav Maga. If this dude approaches me with a sword or some kind of...
I was not expecting that. That one. I was not expecting
crazy weapon. How in the world am I supposed to defend?
So that's a sword. Well, you first start off by not using your fucking hands, dumbass. Or you first start off by trying to quickly get the blade. Stop hating on fighting styles if you don't even know them.
What are you gonna do?
That is not what you would do, dumb fuck.
And there goes my leg. Alright? Stop.
Really? You are a dumbass. Your leg would not just come clean off. That would be very brutal. You would be dead if your leg just came clean off. That's how sharp that fucking sword was. You would be dead like you should be in the ground. The hating.
There's so many people out there that want to start training martial arts, but what most people do not understand is that more than 50% of the martial arts out there are garbage. So
if you are hating on Kung Fu, I will be pissed at you.
If you train one of these 3 martial arts, please stop. The first martial art out there that's absolutely garbage is spin jitsu. You're telling me someone created a martial art where all you do is consistently spin. We're here in a fight, and I'm just constantly spinning, throwing a bunch of different attacks. How in the world are you supposed to win a fight by only spinning? If you train this martial art, there's something going on up here. Coming in at number 2, we have Wing Chun. Stop training.
Stop hating on these fucking martial arts, dude. What the fuck is Wing Chun?
Martial arts that all you do is you guys gotta stop saying Wing Chun is a good martial art. I'm sorry, just because Bruce Lee trained it for 5 days, that does not make it a good martial art. Now I understand you guys love Bruce Lee and everybody has a right to. He's very good. But the fact of the matter is, he would not beat the average MMA fighter today. He's not that good in today's day and age. Back then, maybe. Today, no. And coming in at number 1 with the worst martial art you could train, we have point style karate. I've spoken about this one before.
How is karate a bad fighting style? It's one of the most common.
And I'm sorry, but I'm not hearing you guys out. I've seen the videos. You throw one punch and it turns into a screaming contest. Just like this, and then just be.
Best martial arts for a street fight, worst martial arts.
You shouldn't even be fighting with a martial art in a street fight. Grab the nearest rock and bash him in the head. Don't actually do that.
For a street fight.
Okay. Give me Taekwondo, but not point style Taekwondo.
Worst martial.
Okay, Gilbert, who in the entire gym? What now? If you have never been in a fight before or do not know how to fight, I guarantee by the end of.
Almost looked like he had cauliflower ear. Whatever the fuck it's called. It's when your ear gets basically out and like smushed. Kind of what it looked like with that.
This video, you will know how to fight. The first big key to learning how to fight is takedown.
What is with that boy's fucking ear?
If we get into a street fight, right? This guy maybe gets a little wild. He starts coming at me swinging. Shoot him the second up.
Kick him. Kick his leg. Make him fall to the ground, you dumbass.
On top, I can start. Boom, boom.
Kick him in the balls. Then go for his face. Then he'll be in too much pain to fucking do anything. Yes, I fight dirty.
Boom, boom, boom. I can start raining down huge punches, and that's a very easy way to learn how to fight. Take people down. Coming in at number 2, we have footwork. We're back in a street fight. This guy's coming at me. I'm circling side to side. I'm not running, but I'm getting out of there. Nice and light. Get out of the way. Boom. Right up the middle.
Kick his leg. Then he can't chase after you.
When I'm ready. And coming in at number 1 with the biggest thing you should know when learning how to fight.
Stab them right in the eyes, then they cannot see you beat the crap out of them.
We have knowing how to take a punch. If I'm here.
Yeah. That's some of you pussy whips do not know how to take a goddamn punch.
And this guy jabs me in the face. I'm not just gonna freak out and go nuts on him. Oh, get over here. No. Alright? I keep my hands up. He jabs me. Okay.
The more damage you do to me, the more savage I get in a fight. The more I feel pain, the less I care about going to prison.
He jabs me. He starts coming at me. He's hit me once. Okay, that's fine. I keep moving. And then when I'm ready.
With the genitalia. Go for that. Go for the genitalia.
I can throw back. If you use those 3 things together, I guarantee you will win your next street fight. What? One of the most embarrassing things is when someone tells you they know how to fight, but then they do one of these 3 things when they get into.
One of the best ways that you do not know how to fight. You close your eyes because you're too scared to get hit and you don't know what you're doing. So your thought is, I don't know how to fight either way, so might as well have my eyes closed.
The first big sign that someone does not know how to fight
Randomly hitting your arms around, how would that dumbass going to say?
is closing their eyes. If the moment you get into a street fight, your initial reaction is to close your eyes, and he's throwing...
You're a dumb fuck. If you watching this, close your eyes like this when you get in a fight. You're a dumbass. I hope you get your ass beat if that's what you do.
A punch, and I'm like this, and I just cover my eyes and kind of curl up in a ball. That means you have never been in a fight or you have zero experience. Coming in at number 2, we have stance. If you're in a fight and the first thing you do is get in a stance like this,
That's the easy win. But that's not too far off from a Kung Fu stance.
where my feet are bladed, I can get pushed. I'm so off balance when I do this. The way someone is in their stance is a very big sign.
Whenever I have my feet fully on the ground, both my sole and my heel, I am unmovable. That's because I normally only walk on the palm of my foot. This is basically where the toe is. In case I do that, I have more balance, so it doesn't really matter how I stand.
They can fight or if they cannot fight. And coming in at number 1 with the biggest sign that's
You run away like a scared little pussy.
someone does not know how to fight, we have how they punch. I am so sorry.
How they punch can say a lot. When I say I fight like a savage, I mean this in both ways. I also sometimes fight like an animal. I will literally put my hand like that to scratch and to make my threat bleed, because when you start to make that person draw blood, 9 times out of 10, they're going to back the fuck off.
But if you get into a fight and you think that punching like this,
What the fuck is that? You're going to injure your wrist. If you fight like that, first I'm going to assume that you're a woman. No offense. I'm going to assume that you are a woman. Because women do not get much fights, so they probably would be like, wouldn't that work? No, you're supposed to. Secondly, I'm going to assume that you are a woman that has not fought. Why would I not assume that you're a man? It's almost all men have fought.
is going to do anything other than get you knocked out. Just wailing these wrist shots. This is not going to do anything for you.
Bad for your wrist.
Other than break your hands and leave you in the hospital. What? 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 Whether you like it or not, there's going to come a time when you have to get into a street.
No, it's not. Someone tries to fight you, run the fuck away. If you're a pussy. I try to look for fights, honestly. I enjoy them.
Right? So here are 3 different strikes that will end it very fast. Alright, coming.
You want to end it fast. Do this. Make them draw blood. Or maybe punch them directly here. And then go right for the balls. They're just going to be hurting like fucking crazy. This is very sensitive. And they cannot trash talk you while they fight. Going for the balls will give you a nice opening to leave.
In at number 1, the first thing we're going to look at is an eye poke. We get into a street fight here.
Yeah. Though I would probably try to kill you if you did that to me.
He starts running me down or whatever, and I take my 2 fingers and I jam them right in his eyes. He's blind. He's not going to be able to see. All right.
No, he's not. I was stabbed in this eye. I think it was this eye was a sword. This eye was a sword when I was fencing. I'm not blind in this eye. I can see completely fine. Not joking. Stabbed in this eye was a sword. Can see out of it.
Coming in at number 2, and this one's a very, very brutal strike, we have elbows. All I have to
Where's the kick to the balls? That's very effective to get out of a fight.
do is just throw my elbow, and
You have less reach to continue to the ground.
I will slice his face open. You can just kind of throw your elbow out there. We all have very sharp elbows, so the second I throw it, it's almost guaranteed that his face is going to slice open. All right, and coming in at number 1 with
Please tell me that's kicking them in the genitals.
the most effective strike to throw in a street fight, we have knees. You don't have to have the craziest technique, but if we're here and I throw a knee up the middle, I throw the knee up the middle to his body, or I throw one right to his head, he's going to go up.
Okay, you getting your knee to a person's head when they're actually trying? What's the actual likelihood of that happening? This is 0. You're not doing that. You're not a tall fucking man. You're like a 5'1" at best.
What? If you ever plan on getting into a street fight,
Tip, go for the genitalia.
here are 3 things that you can do that will guarantee that you beat this other person up.
Hit them in the genitalia. But if you do not know what the genitalia is, it's the private part between your legs.
Or attack them. The first thing that will guarantee that you win a street fight,
Kick the man in the balls. And if it's a woman, if you're a man and you're fighting a woman, just hit as hard as you can. She won't be able to withstand those hits for too long.
and we're going to play dirty here, is kicking them in the groin. We just
Thank you. Finally. Thank you.
got into a street fight. I'm like, hey man, I don't want any problems. And then just, I guarantee
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
you, he's not going to get back up. He's either going to walk away,
He's going to walk away or just lay there like a fucking bitch.
and that'll give me the chance to run away. Coming in at number 2, and I've spoken about this one before, we have eye gouging. I'm like, hey man, I don't want any problems. I don't want any problems. Boom.
If you don't want any problems, kick him in the balls. That pain will only last like a few hours. Like when I did get stabbed with the sword in my right eye, I'm not going to lie, it's like nothing happened. I could not see for days. I think it was 2 days. I had to use my bow staff. I had to use this, kind of like this, to get around, because I could not see. So, you're probably wondering, did I get stabbed in both eyes? No, I only got stabbed in this eye. But because it felt better to keep both eyes closed, because obviously when you do get your eye injured or you're unable to see, you want to keep that in the dark because it's going to be even more uncomfortable. And it felt better just keeping my eyes closed. So I was practically blind for a while. That person will hate you if you go for the eyes.
Right in the eyes. I can do that if I'm on the ground, if I'm on top, if I'm on...
No, you can't. So if you're on bottom, dude, which you do look like a bottom, if you were on bottom and he had your hands pinned, what the fuck are you gonna do?
bottom, my fingers will go right through his eyes. There's no way he continues after.
Yeah, good way to win a fight. Good way to get a goddamn lawsuit.
And coming in at number 1 with the best way to win a street fight, and I sound like a broken record because I say this in almost every video, we have...
Run away.
I'm like, hey man, I don't want any problems. I see an opportunity. Run away.
That's the best way to get out of it alive.
What? One of the hardest things to admit as a man is that
You can't fight.
you do not know how to fight. So if you do one of these 3 things when you get into a fight, I promise you, you do not know how to fight. The first thing we're going to take a look at is flinching. Now, a lot of you guys...
I barely ever flinch. If I know I'm in a fight, I won't flinch. However, You can easily startle me if I'm not expecting it. But in a fight, I'm in what I would call warrior mode. I show no emotion, I show no pain, and I show no mercy.
You were coming at me in my last video and you were saying, oh, flinching's normal, MMA fighters flinch. I'm not talking about a normal slip.
If you go too far, like you take 2 steps back, you a pussy.
Where I'm flinching side to side like this. That's normal. What I'm talking about is if he throws a shot and I just, and I spin
What the fuck is that?
around and I start overreacting like crazy. That's a very clear-cut sign that you do not know how to fight. Okay, coming in at number 2, we have flared elbows. We get into an encounter where we're about to fight, and my initial reaction is to flare my elbows out like this. Nobody who has fighting experience will ever
You don't know how to fight if you're doing one of those 2 fucking things.
do this. Okay, you see this all the time in the street fights. He starts coming at me, and I have my elbows back, and I'm like this. If you ever see someone do that, just know they do not know how to fight. And coming in at number 1 with big signs that you do not know how to
Trash talking. If you ain't hitting, and instead you're trash talking, you don't know how to fight. That's one thing. What's another easy thing that you don't know how to fight? Another easy sign that you don't know how to fight is you're not hitting.
fight. We have chin up. How many times do we have to say this? If I get into an encounter and my initial reaction when I start throwing is to keep my chin up in the air, it's going to take one shot for my head to go flying back. And
You get hit right in the thumb. Damn.
I'm going to get knocked out and it's going to be over. So if you do... Look! A lot of you guys think that just because you train martial arts, that automatically means you know how to fight. Well,
Spoiler alert, it doesn't. You could be taught for 18 years. You could have been taught from birth how to use, let's say karate or kung fu, 2 of the most basic fighting styles. You still may not be able to beat the average fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not the case. And if you train one of these 3 martial arts, you are genuinely a robot. All right, the
If he says kung fu, I'm ending the video.
first martial art we're going to take a look at is Tai Chi. I don't know how many times I
What's wrong with Tai Chi?
have to talk about this, but the point never gets through. If this guy's attacking me with a weapon, this, go, and then this is not going to work. Stop giving yourself a false sense of security that you can defend yourself against a weapon. All right, coming in at number 2,
It's very easy.
we have Kung Fu. If
This is the last one. I'm ending the video here. Obviously going to get him to explain his fucking stuff. By the way, fuck you, sir. Kung Fu is a very good fighting style. It's the one that I use. That's because I use Chi. I use Chi energy. The best fighting style to use when fighting with Chi is Kung Fu.
you train this martial art and you get into an actual fight, I have a very hard time seeing you win. This guy...
I win almost every single fight that I'm in. And that's because I fight to the death. Well, obviously, I don't fight until I kill them. I will fight until they kill me. I refuse defeat. It's either I die or they yield. It's not an in-between.
This is a street fighter, and he approaches me. This is not going to...
Okay, he has a fair point. Your stance a bit off, buddy. No, your stance is a bit off. That stance is off. Way off. The hands are good. But they're supposed to be more flat. They're not supposed to be like that. But when you do land a punch, it does fully go out like this, and then you twist it back in.
Not too much. Just because...
Fuck you. This is how a punch is, right? That's how a punch is. Well, just imagine that my hand is right by my hip, okay? Because this would be hard because I don't have a full camera, right? It goes out like that.
You saw an animated movie about this martial art, that does not mean that it's going to help you win a street fight.
You do not know Kung Fu. At least fucking try to understand it. You're not even... Just one straight, powerful punch. I'm not punching it right. Because you don't put physical strength into it. The power comes from here, not from your muscle. You should not punch with brute strength.
Instead, train a martial art like Muay Thai or boxing.
Fuck boxing. Fuck that other one. Kung Fu is one of the best.
Something that's actually effective. And coming in at number 1 with the worst martial art to train, the most embarrassing.
How is Kung Fu even on this list? How? And also, Kung Fu does not do as much damage because Kung Fu is one of those many fighting styles that's more about self-defense.
Embarrassing martial art to train. Just do not train this martial art. We have Krav Maga. If you train Krav Maga,
Before, I have watched this guy before. This is my first time watching him in a while. Wow, over a fucking half hour. How many of you guys are going to actually watch the whole damn thing of me assaulting this bitch?
and you still have the receipt, please use it. Again, stop trying to fight people with weapons. He points a weapon at me. I'm not gonna dodge. What?
Okay, that is valid. You're not gonna beat someone that has a gun with your fucking bare fist.
You do, alright? Receipt, refund, and sign up.
How can you refund fighting style? It's in your head. The reflexes are in your body. Well, this guy did piss me off by putting Kung Fu on this list. I did know that he had Kung Fu on this list because I did watch this before.